A pleasant day, everyone. How was your day? Let me first introduce myself. By the way, I'm Teresa Mivuduriga. I am an agriculturist student from NEMSU University. Stop. From this speech video presentation, it's me to honor all of you to share and to give idea and thoughts about performing people disaster preparedness. We all know that a lot of disaster and calamities that we had experienced today. But this time, in this video, I will choose disaster about flooding. We all know that flooding is very critical and very common issues that we experience, which is flooding is very difficult problem that we had. These terms of flooding is very common to us. A lot of life are killed, a lot of buildings are destroyed because of flash floods. Flash floods is an overflow of water that is submerges land that is usually dry. In the sense of flowing of water, the word may also be applied to the inflow of the tide. Floods are an area of study of the discipline hydrology and are significant concern in agriculture, civil engineering, and public health. We couldn't expect this disaster is very this is disasters is commonly and particularly destroy our life and other matter of species through this world. There are some things that the cause of flash floods. The main reason of flood drainage channels are filled and the rivers and streams can no longer accommodate the excessive water generated by severe weather conditions. From this moment, I will show you and give you updates and what are going to do in case of disaster or calamities. This disaster is called flash floods. There are 5 steps that we need to do during the calamities. In fact, some things that we need to do and inform you to prepare in case of flash floods. Number 1, regularly monitor your audio and television for calamities updates. Number 2, prepare for enough candles, rechargeable lamps, and flashlights for possible brownouts. Number 3, if you are reside in an area near the river, waterways, or mountainsides, immediately evacuate to prevent flash floods and landslides. Number 4, store enough food, water, and first aid kit. For the last 5, prepare list of emergency hotlines. All of that steps are we need to do, and remember that these steps will help us to prevent to prevent the flashlights that especially we live in a near river, waterways, and mountains sites, because in that time we cannot prevent or we cannot escape because of flashlights is overflowing. Therefore, these steps or 5 steps are need to do and going to need an update, and remember that these steps is very easy and very effectable to us, and we need to remember that God is all of we are all remember that God is always with us no matter what happened, no matter calamities that we experience, that we face through this world, that only God knows. And we hope and we solemnly pray to get out of these calamities. Those are steps that we need to follow and remember during the disaster or flashlights, in which to prevent and to escape the emergency that we experienced during that time. This all preparation for calamities, particularly in a flashlights or flooding. This video is presenting a proper way and a good strategy in case of emergency. Remember that these tips are very useful and very effective to all of us. I hope those videos, those steps or reminders will give you an updates in case of emergency. That's all for today's video. By the way, thank you and God bless us all. By the way, I'm Teresa Mivudriga, Section Bat 1E, signing off.